And as usual, people don't understand the fucking thing in the chat. So we had some technical difficulties. We got the cutscenes working, but they would be in weird resolutions. Now we've fixed that, and everything should work. So I did a brief restart of the stream, so now everyone is confused, even though I just literally just explained to everyone exactly what I was doing. So that's retention for people, right? Fucking dumbasses. Right, so for those of you, I've already said this, but for those of you on fucking, what's it called? On YouTube, I will, the thing down in the corner, you can see there's the Twitch thing, that's just for my convenience, and then there's a countdown. The countdown is for how long we're going to be streaming, and the, it's also tied into a vote I have going, so don't worry about that. I hope it's not too distracting. Anyway, here we go. So let's have a look here. So, yeah, let's see what our parents do at night. I like how she offers to fuck him to replace her dad, his dad, but then when he goes in there while the loot is happening, she just shoots him. Fuck it. Yeah, there will likely be no quality options as long as... Are you okay, Steve? Yeah, there's probably some stupid shit going on what's it called? Fuck you, Steve. On Twitch, which means that we get low priority, so we won't get quality options. Please don't tell me I'm stuck again. Oh, okay, good. Alright, let's fucking... Alright, let's go to sleep. G fucking N. I thought we were going to bed. Yeah, we went and scratched the car. We just didn't get to see the cutscene. Let's go to the Dodge, I guess. That was not the correct button. Oh, we just need to talk to him. We don't... No proof.
So, you have completed your first task. Now that you've scratched the tugger, you may proceed to your second task. You will steal a bolt of fabric from the fireman and bring it to me. The human mind always seeks to categorize phenomena, to pigeonhole, and therefore feel that it exerts control over an unfathomable universe. A feeling, however, is not a fact. Whatever you may think of the Order is only speculation, a realization which should give you scant comfort, considering that even memory is illusory, a chemical imprint on meat that, like what it is writ upon, must one day decay. If you're interested in reviving the decaying corpse that is your memory, you'll be back. The only answer for you is here, Stephen. Don't forget that.
Did I not accept the quest? I thought I accepted the thing, but snarkily. Oh man, I thought it was Fallout 4. wouldn't be black metal if it was good.
What do you people want from me?
More pie, Shaver?
Welcome to our order.
The hand that grips my staff.
Step.
Shit like that. Like a man trying to have an angry poo. Yeah. Shave game. Save. Are you saying I'm shit, Soulbones? Fuck you. Oh yeah, so apparently IRL, our good boy Steve here, was a kidder. And is now in jail for having had child pornography. So that's a fun fact for you. Okay. Let us press on. Steve, are you fucker? I wanted to pick up the newspaper. He didn't, did he? He sort of squatted his way out the door. Are you absolute... Oh, you got it.
There now. See how easy it is? Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. And let's keep them that way.
I got some shoes for this boy tonight, yeah.
Swell! Here's the keys to the broom closet at Gein Memorial. That's where they meet every day. About 3:45, as soon as everyone has gone home. Sometimes I hide in there beforehand. And Daddy-o, I see some stuff that's real nasty. Take it from me, you made a good swap.
So looking at someone's dirty minge is better than owning a pair of... Steve, what the fuck? Every time with your door. I don't think his body quite fits when he's squatting around with this fucking thing. Hey, Mom. I wish there was a...
Hello, dear. How are you today? By the way, I spoke with Mr. Johnson, and he's livid. Seems someone scratched up his priceless tucker. If he finds out who, there'll be heck to pay. Edna's daughter, Karen, has disappeared. Karen was playing outside as Edna closed the diner, and that's the last anyone saw of her. I haven't the foggiest idea. All I know is she went missing last night. But Steve, this isn't something you want to be concerned with. Trust me. You should be concentrating on joining the lodge, not some missing girl.
Isn't a lost child everyone's concern?
Then let everyone worry about it. This is nothing but a waste of time for you. If you spend your time in Harvest looking for Karen, you'll regret it.
My time in Harvest? You talk like I'm a visitor, Mom.
Don't be silly, dear.
Apparently this lady has been in a bunch of Monty Python stuff.
What a thing to say to your mother. Was that an invitation now that your father is out of action?
Yes.
Maybe later, dear. Right now I have housework to do. Though you can watch if you want. Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part. I heard that someone said Karen, little Miss Perfect, gonna get famous. Gonna get a picture on a milk carton.
She's disappeared. That's all we know.
Yeah. Well, I heard that Karen was gone. So I went over to Miss Fitzgerald's house and asked if I could play with Karen. her mom just stood there, you know, in the doorway, and cried and cried. And I just stood there, wondering how long it would take for her to stop. But she didn't. So I went inside and watched TV, 'cause they've got color, 'cause Edna has money, 'cause she runs the diner and all. And I sensed she was feeling vulnerable. So I asked her to fix me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And she did. Then I went into Karen's bedroom and looked around for stuff I could take, while Edna was in the bathroom with the water running. But all that there was girl stuff. So I came home. But it was fun while it lasted.
What a twat. Fucking cunt.
I'm evil? You don't know what evil is. Mom says the blood drive is coming, Steve. You'll like that. It's for a good cause. And only bad people don't give. Good.
Twat.
Finally.
Skulk out. It actually said when you looked at his closet that he had a bunch of identical suits, so this might be one of his many shirts what looked like this. Better save, because there's probably a way to die from touching a spider, you fuckers. Come on, punch! That's a tampoon. How did they get in without the key? Oh, they're just gonna keep going. Time to paperuzzo.
Oh! Get out, damn you! Get out now!
Damn it.
What can I do? So I took a picture. Did a photo fart out? Ah. Quality time. Oh, they stopped fucking around. Shit.
You smug, filthy little bastard. Put that away now.
Hold it. Let's watch this again.
Stephen, I'm glad you're here. As a graduate, that discipline forms... I was just... There's
Blah,
You're
blah.
assuming that
harvest. As a matter of fact, it makes it more likely. We don't practice corporal punishment here. I've never believed in that old adage, spare the rod and spoil the child. A rod is too thin, but a baseball bat, that bridges the generation gap quite nicely. Oh dear, Colonel Monroe is conducting another air raid drill. Everyone into the hallway, quick!
If an A-bomb hits, what good is it gonna do to duck and cover?
Get fucked, mate.
My star.
Oh, that was lovely. Shit.
Stop by.
Man enters with pitchfork.
Put that thing away, damn you!
I'm supposed to use this to blackmail, but it doesn't seem to work.
Stephen, I'm glad.
This lodge.
Shit.
The bill. We don't follow, do we, class?
Fucking walk through, unlock the broom closet, use your camera and take a photo to blackmail them. You'll get a baseball bat.
Stop by in.
Principal told me to fuck off, I think.
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. Nostalgia is a waste of time, big guy. You need to move forward. And if you ask me, the lodge lies firmly in that direction. Mr. Johnson says one of my pupils scratched his priceless tucker. I must say, I was relieved when I learned he had no evidence pointing to one of my kids. If he had, some lucky boy or girl would have been in for some quality time. Edna's little girl, Karen, is missing. As an educator, I take a personal interest in the well-being of Harvest youth. Today's drain on society is tomorrow's material resource. A tragedy? Yes, but natural in a sense. Read your Darwin. Only the fittest survive. And how tough is a little girl?
Might have to
Drop it.
actually say busted when I'm in there. Even though I still got the picture. We were at Car Punch, weren't we? Motions you away from the door. Please don't tell me it's bugged. Gonna go.
Well, that didn't work.
We may have to go further back. We were at Car Punch. I think Purgatory is where we need to be. That's where we... Oh fuck, all the way back there. No, we had an earlier one, didn't we? Shave game, maybe? Yeah, alright.
Hello, dear. By the way, Edna... I haven't... But then that... Don't forget to put...
She's...
Shut up, you little
Then
twat. Oh, that's hilarious, mate.
I even had her trim the crust off for me. And then I ate it anyway. She was crying so hard. I could have peeked into her dress if I wanted to. But hey, when a broad's got puffy eyes and a runny nose, who wants to peek at that? Good.
Pick up newspaper and he leaves out the door. Now the kid isn't here. No, wait, we went and did that before. Okay, I'm good. We're good. Please work. Don't go bad mojo on me. Yes.
Huh? What? Screwing in the school broom closet? What will people think?
Are you blackmailing us, you little shit?
Calm down, Mr. Harrell. Stephen would never do that. He's a smiley bear. But we should give him a token of our appreciation for his silence. Here, Stephen, take this baseball bat. You'll find it quite useful.
That a boy. Take the bat, and we'll take the photo.
However will I keep the children in line now?
I have a spare I can bring in tomorrow, unless you'd prefer a chainsaw this time.
I'll talk to Mrs. Phelps.
Let's see what Potsy Boy was doing at the cemetery. It is night for some reason. Let's do some saving. Hey. Why can't I undig these graves? Seems obvious.
Well, that didn't work.
Damn it.
Okay.
That's not right. That's not right. This thing attacks pretty quickly. Very fine. Why is she alive?
Thank God I found you. Are you alright, Karen?
I want to go home. Could you take me to my mommy's store? Or to the policeman?
Can you tell me who did this to you?
Mr. Potsdam told me he'd hurt my mommy if I told.
I won't do anything, I promise. Tell me what happened.
He made me play house. Then he dug a hole. Please, I just want to go home now. Please.
Can you tell me your address, honey?
I don't know. Just take me to the store or the policeman. Please. Mommy said to go to the policeman if I got lost. And I'm lost. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Do I have to pick her up or something? How do I pick her up? I guess I just have to go there then. Ahead of you, okay. Walkthrough says diner, so I think some dumb shit's gonna happen if we go... If you go to the police station. Should we try the police station? Well, it'll mean loading, but I think so. What do you think, man? Nah, I was slightly in the wrong plane for her to be hit. Okay, let's go then. We're likely gonna get arrested for dumb shit.
Bye-bye.
Hoppin' horny toads. Karen Fitzpatrick.
She was buried alive in the cemetery. She says Mr. Potsdam did it.
Is that so? Well, I'll have to look into it. Meanwhile, I'll call your mama, sweetie. Boy, the way you keep pestering... I understand you witnessed Miss Whaley's dispensing a little discipline at the school, and she thinks you may be feeling a mite bent about it. That's always the wisest course, boy. Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong can get you in a world of trouble, especially if you're a gynecologist. Heck, there isn't a psychiatrist around who'd disagree about what a calming influence a dent in the head can be. You can't argue with science, Steve. It's bigger than all of us. I got a report here that someone put a ding on Johnson's Tucker. As ornery as Johnson is about that old car, I suppose he had it coming. I imagine it was just some kids pulling a prank.
Pure pissed
Stop
myself
on by
laughing.
anytime.
Steve, go down.
Somebody help me!
Oh, you got killed, Steve. Yeah, so according to the walkthrough, we get money if we give her to the mother rather than the police. Have we been here? No.
Thank God I found
Hey,
you.
baby. It's daytime again. Steve, you fucker! A baseball bat will allow him to fit. Look at her standing there, like, I give a nice tits.
Bye-bye.
Oh my God. Karen. Thank God. What happened?
Found her in the graveyard. She was buried alive. And she claims Mr. Potsdam was responsible.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you from both of us. Here's the reward money. Take it and go. I need to be alone with my baby right now.
Oh, fuck!
Oh my God! Oh my God.
Found her.
Thank you.
Okay, we got some bling bling, sucker. How much moolah did we get? You know, it's been a while since we've heard anything about a good stiff penis, so let's go talk to Johnson.
Some rotten son of a bitch scratched my car. My Tucker, my baby, my poor darling, my sweet cheeks. If I find out who did it, I'll kill him. Just kill him dead. I told that fool sheriff to beef up the patrols, but what does he care? Nobody cares about a limp dick fat boy. Well, I'll make them care. I'll make them care. Good work rescuing Karen. Of course, you queered my play with Edna. But I suppose a little girl's life is more important than my sex life, right?
I came to ask you about penis.
What makes you so sure she needs a penis?
You saying Edna's getting it from someone else? Like maybe that damn Sheriff Dwayne? He's over at DNA's diner every day from noon to 1, eating his dadgum pie. And I got a feeling he'd like Edna for dessert. Sure, it's the only diner in town, but I'm sure he's got more on his mind than food. Edna Fitzpatrick is one of the snootiest women in town. I declare there isn't a woman in Harvest that turned me away. If I was interested, that is. Just because she owns DNA's, she's got all these highfalutin ideas about independence, and her with a little girl to raise. That child needs a father. And Edna, well, she needs a good, hard penis.
Yep. Goodbye.
Bye now.
This man's really hydrated.
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. Mr. Johnson says one of my pupils, some luck. Say, don't know how you did it, but if I were still publishing the Sentinel, you can bet I'd run a full profile on you.
What do you mean, quality time?
Some, like Miss Whaley, favor stern discipline, corporal punishment, as a means of socialization. Myself, I temper discipline with love. Quality time can be such a warm, sharing experience. After just a few sessions, you'd stop this amnesia nonsense and become a productive member of society and a fit candidate for the lodge.
Good fucking bye, you absolute
Drop
diva.
in
Oh, there it
again
is.
soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
Bling bling sucker. Fucking exit is behind the fine. Guessing we can stole some stuff now. Is this better than the beast ball bat? Man beats up the dog. Oh. Hello. Alright, we gotta go home, talk to our dad. Axe murder is a fine thing, as Oglaf can attest. What?
No! Leave that there! If any of it turns up missing.
Marv, what's going on in there?
Go! Go!
Is that a picture of someone with tits? Rosy palm meets rosy cheeks. Screenshot as well.
Steve, is that you? Come to see your poor old dad?
Are you my father? Really? I don't remember you.
Please. I'm not in the mood for jokes.
I'm serious. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
Fuck off.
Just don't make me laugh now. Remember the stitches.
My God. What has she done to you?
She doesn't know you're here, does she? Does she?
No, I had to break in. What the hell is going on in here?
I know it's a mystery to you. The sacred things that husbands and wives do behind closed doors. Maybe we should have that special father-son talk Especially now that you're getting married.
Yeah, let's have the father-son talk.
Then listen. I can't talk very loud. It's the tracheotomy.
Fucking music looping weird.
When a man and a woman love each other very much,
Go on, Dad.
they go into a room alone and shut
Yeah?
the door and bolt it with at least 3 locks
Tell me more.
and prop a chair under the doorknob so no one can get in or out. Then they take off their clothes and get out a wide variety of scalpels. Some curved, some short, all of them sharp. And then the man climbs on the woman. And then they... with the barbed wire, they...
That's all right. Don't get worked up. You need your rest.
Yes, rest. But why did you come? You must have had a reason for risking it.
I need some meat, and Pat won't give me any without your signed permission.
Good old dependable Pat. Here, son. Here's my signature. Take it to him, and you won't have any problem. Now go, son. Go quickly, before she comes back.
What a nice man.
This is no time to talk gibberish.
Wait, we lived. Ass man. I don't think he'd be in the mood, Larian.
So, your father okayed the meat, huh? How's he doing? Good, good. Glad to hear it. Here's your meat, son. You run along now. A new shipment of animals has come in, and it's time to start cutting.
Duty boy, duty boy. Fucking weird looping music. Ass.
Jeez, what are you doing here?
Just standing here, waiting to be drawn.
You just hang out here? All the time?
I'm not a person, Steve. I'm an object. You do well to remember that. A person is his job. Someday you'll understand that. And if you don't, it won't matter, because you'll be dead.
Dead?
Have you gotten your lodge application in yet? Good. You may survive yet. I guess you're here to steal the bolt. Not at all. That's not my job. However, since I am an object d'art, and since art should be interpreted, I'll give you a clue as to where the bolt is located. Darkness gives as darkness gets, but light invoked is light shed.
What the
All right.
Ha! Still better than Nigel's sleep animation. Quality time. We got it right. Shit. Yes. We got the scroll of news.
Hello, dear. How are you today? You know those firemen? The funny ones with the color sense? Looks like they misplaced a bolt of expensive fabric. Of course, each one of them suspects the other. Looks like a catfight is brewing. Congratulations, hero. You found Karen after all.
You don't seem proud, Mother. I wonder why.
I warned you not to waste time looking for her.
Am I running out of time?
The blood drive is coming soon.
What does that have to do with anything?
If you haven't joined the lodge by then, you'll find out. Still, I'm glad you found the poor baby. She says Mr. Potsdam was responsible for what happened to her. What a silly little girl. Shame on you. Imagine accusing your future father-in-law of a thing like that. Is that how a range rider would behave? I don't think so.
Why would she lie?
Okay, Weisenheimer. Even if he is a child molester, a kidnapper, and an attempted murderer, that's no reflection on what kind of father-in-law he'll be.
True.
I just can't wait for the wedding. Can you? Don't forget to put the paper...
Leave me alone,
We
will
didn't
ya?
get the paper
This
out
is
for one
good
day, and I don't know
part.
if that locks us out of whatever that
Hey,
does.
It's too bad they don't give scout badges for digging up buried kids. I like to see what that badge would look like. I went over to ask her what it was like, being buried alive and all. But she just stared at me, and twitched, and drew up. Guess I got my answer.
Ah, since you got brain damage. Fuck's sake.
Say what?
Fuck's sake. You don't
Good.
know about medical terms, you little shit.
Hey, Steve, you've been doing a swell job putting the paper out in the morning. You just keep doing that and we won't have any problems. That's not much to ask, is it?
Don't you threaten me, you little shit. The fuck is up? I got a money, didn't I? Where's the money I got? Ah, bling bling. What? Oh, it is an R. It looked like a T. What's that? So apparently the walkthrough tells me that we are going to have a fuck scene now. We're going to go fuck Stephanie. I'm excited about this as she is a squat lady that undresses repeatedly in a day. Maybe I should talk
Did you
to this
say hello
asshole.
to your father for me? Thank God for that, at least. Yeah, I know what that crazy little bitch said, but it's not true. I was at home that night. Mrs. Potsdam will vouch for me. Isn't that right, Mrs. Potsdam?
That's right, Mr. Potsdam. Hello, Steve. Care to stay for some pot roast?
Forget the pot roast, Mother. Pot roast isn't for backstabbers, for persecutors. I won't share my meat with him. My meat! My meat!
So, I was yammering on the last time about this guy reminding me of someone, and it's Dom DeLuise.
It's the truth. That's why. And I think you better be going, young man, before I call your mother and tell on you.
Someone went and scraped up Johnson's car? Can you imagine? He'd step in a bear trap and chew his own leg off rather than suffer a scratched tucker. Serves the rich bastard right, if you ask me. Those silly willies down at the fire station are just incensed about losing some decorating stuff. Some people. Yeah. Maybe they should be more concerned with fire and less with flame.
So, yeah, apparently in the GOG version, at least, the soundtrack is also available in one of the files. Fantastic, right? Let's spy on our fiancé. Why is he not undressing rapidly? Okay, so he's probably gonna peek we have a what is it? A fucking shiv, right? No, a screwdriver. Maybe we can, or yeah, and another screwdriver. Maybe we can stab that through the fucking hole in the wall, the peephole. If he does that, I hope we're gonna have the option. Hey, baby. See, you got redressed.
Steve, it's so good to see you again. I get so lonely in here.
I'm sorry. Want to hear what's happening out in the real world?
No. I'd rather forget about Harvest for a while. Come here.
Stephanie?
I feel so close to you, Steve. Like we're the only two people in Harvest.
Did it just skip?
The only two real people.
I looked away for a second. Did it
You
just
know
skip
what
the
I
fuck
mean?
scene? Cutscene. It did skip. That's not alright.
I need to feel something again. This sense I have that I've known you. It's my only link to my past.
Yeah.
Maybe it's different than memory. Maybe we don't remember each other so much as we recall the feelings deep inside. Strong feelings.
Maybe the body has its own memory.
Let's find out. I want you. Make love to me.
Yeah. Also, you saw the bit on her chin where the makeup was barely covering her reptilian skin.
Then take me. Now.
Massive dress. Fucking knew it. Peephole warps around the fucking walls. Jesus Christ, that was loud. The fucking looping of the music is... Man leaves. Room's like, oh, just got laid. Oh, man. I gotta cut the music down a little bit because goddamn. Well, let's save since we got laid. Hey. Hey, baby.
I'm glad to see you. I feel so alone, cooped up. My faux mother keeps me up on the latest gossip. Not like she really wants to talk to me. More like she's feeding me information. For instance, she told me that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. That's another weird thing. Every car I've seen drive by is a Tucker. There were only 31 produced. What are the odds of that?
I've always wanted a Tucker. Funny that Harvest would be full of them.
Any idea who scratched the car?
Yeah, that's the weird thing. I mean, we've confronted him about the spying shit, but he's just like, oh yeah, sure, and we made him go, oh, instead of it. Poor Tom DeLuise, keeping his pizza hot on his computer. I'm just having a quick look on the internet if there's a way to keep the fucking sound from looping in this way. Oh, forage plow farming harvester. Yes, that's what I wanted. Thank you, phone. Piss. Why? This is why you don't call your game something like this, and this is why Vin Diesel shouldn't call his fucking video film XXX. How the fuck am I gonna torrent that without getting a face full of minge? Not that I want to look at Vin Diesel or minge at all, or have seen the movie. But it's the thought that counts, as we say in DK. It is the tank.
Why would you do something like that?
It's part of the Lodge initiation.
I see.
Look, I don't know what's going on here, but getting into the Lodge is the best way to find out.
By committing vandalism? It was a crime, Steve.
Social experiment.
Don't be so melodramatic about it. I've heard of worse fraternity initiations.
Sorry. When you put it that way, I guess I was overreacting.
No, you weren't.
You know the firemen? Someone stole some fabric from them, and they're up in arms about it.
Now that you raised your voice to me, I see that your point is as loud as you yelled it. Or something. Jesus Christ. She's acting like someone who... Yeah, when you do shit like this, you need to read the lines off in front of each other rather than just lost crown it and have, oh, read this please, get sent in the text, records voice line over Facebook Messenger or MSN or whatever they used back then. Here's a sound clip. Oh, okay, what's the context? You'll see, wink, when you buy and play the game, wink, Vicar. Fuck you.
Another harmless prank? And how many more harmless pranks will you be pulling?
However many it takes to get in, Stephanie. If I have to use them to escape, then I will.
Are you using them? Or are they using you?
It was just a bolt of cloth.
You've turned the firemen against each other. They think one of their own stole it.
Would you rather stay here? I've heard that harvest is lovely in the fall when the leaves turn orange and gold, and the annual blood drive paints the town red.
All right, all right. You have a point. Is it true? You found Karen?
Yeah.
You went
just in
insane for a
time,
second
too.
there. Once
He'd
again, you are
molested
correct.
her and buried her alive. He couldn't bring himself to kill her outright, so he just decided to stick her in the ground and let fate take its course.
Who? Who would do that to a helpless child?
She says it was Mr. Potsdam. And I believe her.
You saw him dig the hole! You saw
And all
him
this
bury
time I've
her,
been
you
under the same
fucker.
roof with that thing watching me.
Take it easy, okay?
So, at least they'll be coming to take him away, won't they? You're not ma-
Fuck.
You're not ma- You're not making sense. You're not making sense.
Fuck.
You're not making sense. You're not making sense.
Fine, be hard to get. Fuck you.
Come back and visit me soon.
Jesus Christ, what's with women? Honestly. Alright, let's go to the sergeant with arms. We're having some sort of, make sure to have a CO2 alarm in case you get weird respiratory failure, as seems to be going on in chat. I'm sorry, I'm not keeping up with the chat that much. I skim it every now and then, but I I have a walkthrough here as well. I don't mean to be a dick. I read stuff. I just... Burnt flyer. Where's the fucking cloth? And I don't know if any of these weapons are any better than the other ones. Well, I took the cloth. Where the fuck is it? You're probably yelling at me. It's right there. Oh, mauve cloth. A fantastic color, mauve.
Exquisite cloth. Its loss should trigger quite a bit of dissension amongst our gallant firefighters. Still, that is not your concern. Your next assignment is to break into the tonsorial establishment of Mr. Pastorelli and abscond with his prized barber's pole.
Yeah, let's go on Sarge.
Lack of respect for authority. A fine trait for a member of the Order. Yes, I approve, Stephen. I hope you succeed in your task. Break into the shop, steal the barber's pole, and bring it back to me. At that point, I shall give you your final task.
Sergeant Boy, authority. You're a dude. You wear a bathrobe. You have a beard. You talk psychically. That's cool. But you still move your mouth. It's like people who move their fucking mouth when they read. It's not authority, my ass. Go put on some fucking pants. Did I miss something at the fire department place? Is a lodge an organized authoritarian organization? I thought it was more a place where like-minded people hung out and fucked around. I thought that the organization is fairly loose, but it's basically people who like fuck mothers in COD so that they can go to a place where they can be together and be deviant. I'm guessing I can't go to the fire station now since it's closed. I might actually die if I try that, so I should probably save before dying. Fucking dog. Turkish bathhouse. Is that the type of wrestling that has a move called checking the oil, which involves shoving your entire thumb up someone's arse? I think, Kaorai, that most clothes is to disguise the fact that you're naked underneath. Yeah, this is what I suspected. A dude was all like... I say dude, it was Hard Chunks. I'm not weenie, I'm not... Every time he fucking... I give him advice, he goes, a friend mentioned something. It's a fucking Rufus. Twat. So, okay, anyway. Yeah, he mentioned that considering I took 3 hours on day 1 and wasn't even at day 2 in the first set we did of this, he thought it would take a long time, but I think actually because we did so much the first day, there's actually a lot of stuff we don't have to do these days because we've already done it. So I'm just hoping I don't miss weird shit. Okay, let's see here. Anyway. Not go to the barber shop, use the tape on the door and break it with your fire axe. Okay, I'm supposed to break it with my fire axe. That is a bit weird, actually, because that thing we might not actually have gotten. We might not have gotten the fire axe if we had not, yeah, if we had not picked it up then I think, I don't know if the day wouldn't have ended until we picked up the fire axe. Or what happened. Use tape on the door and break it with your fire axe. Oh, yes, of course. So what we're doing here, right, mates, is we are, in fact, so a good RPGer would go, oh mate, you can't smash the glass without being heard, and then you would go, I need to make the glass not sound like a lot, but if I put cloth up, sure, the impact will not sound as much, but the glass will fall down like shit. So we put a bunch of tape on the glass so it'll fall down a little better. Oh, I can just repeat the fire alarm, I guess, yeah. Ain lunking, I see. Is that where you grapple with a rope hanging out of a grease man's trousers? Oh, that's called a poo or a slong, I think. Yeah, so yeah, we're doing this, so this should work better. I don't think this would work very well in real life, unless it is a smaller window that's segmented where you can catch all the glass and the tape is strong enough to not have it drop under the weight. I think because I have the fire axe equipped, I might have trouble doing this. Also, on a personal note, I've quit soda, which it might not sound like a lot, but I used to drink almost 2 liters a day and almost nothing else of cola, and I have quit that shit completely. So I'm very, very hydrated drinking water, which also means that since soda usually dehydrates you, I must urine soon. I'm giving you a heads up for me going AFK for a second. That sheep is fucking terrifying. That's not good for me, Rufus. Well, if you look at the rest of this, or listen to the rest of the stuff I said, me knowing it's not good for me might be why I stopped. It's like, yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to be snide. Came off as an idiot. Instead, yeah, it's kind of shit. Actually, it's so bad that I have withdrawal for it, or I did anyway. I've stopped a few times before, which means that those times I didn't stop because I started again, so it's technically just a break. But you get headaches and nausea, and food feels weird. But I'm actually fine now, so that's good. Now, did you know that? That's yeah. Enter and operate the light switch on the wall. Okay. Isn't this the thing that they talk about with the electrician where we're gonna get sapped if we fuck it up?
Yeah.
Seems like we got it, boy! Hello, Satan cow sheep thing? What? Thank you, Siphendorf? Siphengorf? Isn't Siphengorf the guy from Legend of Sealda? I'm acquire the barber's bowl, you make your way. I'm going to see his pasty fucking... Stop being 500 loud, cutscene. I turned you down. I quite enjoy having functioning ears. Okay. The one time I decide to skip this that we've seen 5,000 times. Oh, I can actually go urine while this happens. Fucking smart, right? Oh, something happened while I was gone. This is new. It's like I fucking predicted, isn't it? Okay, did we actually... I know this is the CD swap, basically, but did different happen in the sleep cutscene? Or did I miss something? I don't think it's Backney. I think he's very freckled. It's too evenly distributed to be Backney. Backney usually sits in this weird pattern. Okay, exactly the same. Control, F4, left. It's very specific. Okay, here we are. Maybe we're gonna go into the kitchen and our mother will have an oh, an accident. You can do let me find it. Okay, so this is going to be awkward for those of you in what's it called, on YouTube, because you'll be seeing the fucking chat, but you won't be able to copy paste from it, so you can just assume what I've linked from what people react in the chat. So if you want to mislead the YouTube people, guys in stream right now, this is your fucking chance. Lost Crown, what's it? Why? Yeah, we can go check the baby. Well, I think the Lost Crown thing, I can sort of understand the mentality in a way, because it's the same where Halloween enjoys watching that guy shit a lot after he's ate 2 kilos of sugar-free gummies. It's not because Weenie enjoys the gummies, he just likes to see the guy shit from it. Yeah, 360, no squab. Okay, the baby is no longer eating wasps.
Hello, dear. How are you today? Did you hear what happened at the barber shop? Someone broke into Pastorelli's salon and took his antique barber's pole. The next morning, Pastorelli touched some live wires that the thief left lying around and was electrocuted. Well, that darn foreigner got what he deserved, if you ask me, coming into a nice little town like Harvest and stealing business.
Being foreign.
Heavens,
Shit.
if a bowl and scissors were good enough for your father, I don't see why decent working folk need a fancy wop styling their hair. That's how it goes. First you get a sissy trim, then bang, you're a communist. Isn't it exciting, Steve? 5 days and 1,200 cookies later, the bake sale is already here. Where does the time fly?
Those 1,200 cookies. How many are you taking to the sale?
Oh, about 20. The rest were stale. But the effort wasn't wasted. It's for a good cause. Will you be at the school tonight?
Yeah, baby.
That's nice, dear. It's good to be open to new experiences.
Don't you think it's odd having a bake sale to pay for burying out-of-towners?
Gosh-a-hooties, what should we do? Leave them in the streets?
Of course we should bury them. But why do so many out-of-towners drop dead in Harvest?
I have wondered about that, and I think it has something to do with the air.
But there's nothing wrong with the air. It's perfectly clean.
That's what I mean. Big city folk, they get so used to smog that clean air is a shock to their systems. Gets them every time.
Oh. Yeah, fucking communists. I sort of, I really want to play City Skylines again, but there's so much DLC and I want it, especially with the communists with the tram systems. Apparently are really nice. You can get people around the city really easily.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
One of my favorite things to deal with the communists in Transport Tycoon as well was when you have the what's it called, the fucking tram mod. Dutch trams, very fine.
Good part.
We've seen the baby already.
Good.
It had a thing in the beginning where it ate a wasp.
Hello, dear. How...
I need Ono in here. He's usually pretty
Stop
good at
speaking now.
he's usually pretty good at picking up at
Don't forget to...
on my bullshit. So the point here was people who commute, communists, right? Right? That's all right, Templaners, but in NT, I don't enjoy people buying shit like that for me. I don't mind if there's a humble key or some shit people have spare.
There now, see how easy it is? Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. And let's keep him that way.
Okay, I got my decide effect from Sorboni anyway, so that's good. That's good. I'm Vindaloo. I think Kleika has many little birds that tell him slander. No, I wasn't slandering Ono. I was complimenting his ability to understand my exact line of thinking and then knowing why a pun that probably shouldn't work is trying to be formed in my DK mind, and then asked out. Okay. My thing says, this is day 6. This is the last day you'll have to care about the paper. Do the usual thing. We missed one of the papers. I don't know if that... I think if I have to guess, I haven't played this before if any of you don't know. I think that the kid might give us his gun. I know he has a gun because he shot me repeatedly until I died. If we give him all the papers. I think that might be some sort of thing we could do. But we missed one, so I think there's probably nothing we can do. Let's go to the barber place and see what happened there. See how the firemen are doing as well. Yeah, I just left his corpse. I think since this thing, the baseball bat is optional. It's a thing we could have missed and didn't need for progression. I think it might be the best weapon. That would be game logic anyway.
Howdy, Steve.
Yeah.
There he is.
Howdy back, Mr. Pete Swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding.
Oh,
Keeps
aluminum.
it warm in the summer, cool in the winter, and it keeps out the sheep.
A wind-up merchant. How does that... you have to give me some example there, Bony Boy. That's because he's fucking dead, you weird little creature. Have you conked it, game? I hope not.
Pastorelli ought to look into some.
The fuck?
But I can't get him to understand a word I say. I was one what found Pastorelli this morning, after he stepped in the water with the live wires hanging out. His body was so burnt his arms and legs was blackened, fused together, and the sheep was well done too. Problem is, both was burnt so bad, and the flesh all crisp and distorted, limbs melded. You couldn't tell them apart. And well, I didn't want to take a chance on eating Italian. No, sir, I didn't. I tell you.
Wise.
The only thing worse than a fire station full of sissies is a fire station full of peeved sissies. They're all accusing each other of stealing some silk underwear or something. Boy, whoever said fighting fire with fire'd be happy in Harvest. 'Cause we got a fire station full of flamers.
Ugh. They really pounded that into the ground. Oh, hello, Ono. I see you detected slander and have appeared. It wasn't slander, though. I was complimenting your innate ability to understand my puns and line of thinking, and usually it breaks you a little bit. And also, you might have been upgraded to plural, but you'll always be monarchy to me.
Nice to see you again, Steve.
Hello there, youngster. You say them aliens I was telling you about? Well, they came back last night. cut another crop circle in my south field.
How come I never seen none of them saucers, Clem?
Them aliens is wily, Pete. You don't cross the intergalactic void without learning a trick or two. You know what Pastorelli did? Yesterday, he gets an alarm system to protect his pole. Only he don't know how to rig it, so now it's all awry. Dang it if the whole town ain't going to hell. Poor old Johnson, defecating a work of art like that. Well, that's a sure sign that civilization is coming to an end. I guess you heard that dang idiot Pastorelli went out and got himself electrocuted. Somebody stole a barber's pole. The alarm system triggered the sprinkler. There was water on the floor this morning, and the darn crook left exposed wires out. The Pastorelli came in, flipped the switch, and then zap! Yeah, maybe them aliens is hot for colored glass after all.
Very fine. Well, hello, Wombatolf.
Anytime, Steve.
We have already pissed off what's-his-face. We're actually, I think, according to this walkthrough, pretty far in the game. And I think he would probably be do-okay, not stereo-okay. And if he ever becomes Tri-K, we can ride him around everywhere. Okay, the stream is in the background of the game and it's confusing the shit out of me. Okay, yeah, I mute myself every now and then to cough a little bit. A little bit of allergy today. Yeah, and that makes the game do that weird skip. Anyway, go to TV station. DNA's on the TV station. What? No, I'm wrong here. Yeah, I'm wrong. Okay, I'm a day ahead. This is day 5.
And here it is, the object Dodd, imported Venetian glass and Italian dreams. You have done well.
I killed the guy.
An unfortunate side effect that Pastorelli was electrocuted because you left live wires in a puddle on the floor. But as those with affectations of worldliness say, c'est la vie.
Never seen Sailor Moon. I don't know who Sailor V is. The Potsdam asshole turned out to not actually be the guy in the grave. The little girl was in the grave, so you're technically wanting to Gandhi right now, okay? And that is something I cannot condone. Took a big spill, a permanent one, yeah,
yes, boy. A barber cut down in his prime. Of course, you only wanted the bowl, but that hardly matters now. Your final assignment is to set a fire in DNA's diner and let the French fry where they may.
Freedom fries. You can tell this is before, what, 2001 something? Alright.
Yes, I suggest you succeed. Beyond that, you must find your own answers. Members of the Order must be resourceful and cunning. So must you be to become one with them.
Come on. Come on.
Tonight,
okay.
The bake sale commences. Soon, the annual harvest blood drive will be at hand. When sacrifice will be the order of the day, your time in harvest grows short.
Yeah, boy. My knob grows short from all this fucking lurching around with this baseball bat. Okay, let's go have a look at the fire station, see if they are upset about shit. We cannot penetrate the enter the door. Okay. Hey Tadim. Long time no see. I say that, you were here I think 11 days ago. Go to the mortuary. I'm gonna go see if I can get some fook before we do anything. Man enters with a fucking lurching weird gait with a bat because he assumes carrying a bat around he's always in combat. If I peek at Stephanie, I don't have to smell her up close. It's the best of. Oh, nice, he's redressing again. She fucking knows she's being watched. The sloot. Because now she's fucking taking it off again, right? Because now I'm gonna look again and she's doing the same. Gonna do yeah, there you go. You took it fucking off again, you fucking slut. I think she's slightly squished here. I think she's supposed to be a little less wide. I don't know. It might be the FMB shit. Yeah, you fucking trollop. Man sits there waiting for an upskirt. She's taller than him, isn't she? If we flipped her legs and then straightened her out a bit and put her next to Steve, she'd be tall. I think so. I don't know.
I'm glad to see you. I feel so alone, cooped up in here. I understand that bake sale is today.
Yeah, you'd think it was the second coming the way everyone is acting around here.
It's insane. The maniacal attention paid to this bake sale. Like all the women in Harvest came from the same cookie cutter. It's unnatural. Unhealthy. Almost a parody of how things should be. And through my window at night, I see my mother throwing out whole batches of cookies. Like an automaton getting rid of its surplus
Not an automaton, an
My so-called mother has been
automator.
baking cookies all week, and then throwing them out. Better
Right.
that
Right?
than getting rid of us.
Wait around long enough. I have a feeling they'll get to it. I don't know if you heard or not, but Mr. Pastorelli, the barber, he's dead. Looks like somebody stole a barber's pole from him, then left the exposed electrical wires and some water on the floor. Pastorelli walked in, flipped on the lights, and... Know anything about that?
This is why you have fuse boxes. Okay, we're gonna confess to this, of course, because we're an idiot. Yeah, he is, he did get arrested for having child porn, Steve here. But, I mean, I'm not gonna defend that, but the way that works is very different in many places, and all we saw was the release of his arrest, where it just says having had child pornography, and however that might have happened, it might have been completely on purpose and he is a deviant, or it might have been something that was like right teens into Pornhub and you get someone 30-something with pigtails and a lollipop because teens, right? Or he might have downloaded some stupid shit and then because he was... Actually, no, that's dumb because he was tried twice for it, so that's no... yeah, not accidentally. Hello, Phil. Why do you join as soon as I start talking about child porn? I think a man can accidentally to child porn. Because the definition for that is very different depending on where you are. If you're in Australia, I think, if someone has too small tits, you're not allowed to do the porn, and I don't know what the... laws are for actually arresting people for having that. I think it's just illegal to produce. I don't know. Even if people are completely over the legal age, you're just not allowed to look too young because Australia is really weird. And if you download Boku no Pico, for example, that will also get you fucked. Because even cartoon... I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, never mind. Let's confess to fucking frying an Italian shyster.
Oh my god. Steve, that was no little prank. A man died.
It was an accident. Forgot about the live wires in the water.
That doesn't change the fact that you killed him. This initiation killed him.
It was just an accident.
An accident which wouldn't have happened if not for the Lodge. Don't you see? I'm beginning to think that the Lodge poisons everything it touches. Harvest, even you.
I didn't create this situation.
Are you sure?
No. But however it started, I'm gonna see it through to the end.
Vandalism, theft, manslaughter. What's next, Steve? Murder? Look, I know in the beginning I suggested you might check out the Lodge. I was more worried about getting out of here than anything else. But now that I know you, I'm worried about you too.
I'm fine.
A man is dead because of you. How can you be fine? You've got to stop this. Tell me, is anything positive going to come out of this Lodge initiation crap?
Yeah, or escape, hopefully.
It just seems to me that this order of yours is getting you in deeper and deeper trouble.
They can't make me do anything I don't want to do.
No, but maybe when it's all said and done, you'll want to do anything.
You've got to trust me.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the thing about that is he got polluted twice. Oh, actually, so yeah, so every
Come
time
back and visit me
we've
soon,
shown up here and
okay?
admitted to something, she's gone, "God damn it, Steve, that's horrible," and then he goes, "Nah," and then she immediately caves. But she apparently grew a spine this time, so yeah, good for her. Because Steve's a bit of an idiot. Okay, let's see what my walkthrough. Go to mortuary. Look at him waddling around there. It's not the same shirt. If you go to his house, you'll see that he does in fact have many sets of this outfit. He's one of those he owns the same outfit guys, which I've only seen in movies. Unless you work somewhere that requires the same outfit. "9 months to grow a spine." Yeah, but that's not going to be your spine, is it? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, let's not, I mean... yeah. Okay, so let's see what we're doing. Let's not get into that whole child thing again. I think, didn't we have a rant about pedos in the first one? Or pedophilia? Wait, is it the same fucking one? Because if that might be a stock picture from the game, and then the article might be fake. I don't know. Enter the chapel. This is the... I don't know which is which. That's the mortuary. Steve, you walk like the baseball bat is very heavy. There's a casket with a weird corpse in it. Okay. Red stains are visible on his shirts and boots. Okay. Man wobbles. Okay. Good luck on Browns today, unless that's a euphemism, you're gonna go poo. Good luck anyway, that stuff can be harrowing. That fucking stock slop noise. Let's have a look at the picture. Actually, no, I should never have a look at pictures because they sometimes reset scenes like it happened in the school. Yes?
Ah, you've taken up photography, I see. Now why on earth would you choose such a grotesque subject?
That John Doe you've got boxed up in the chapel? He didn't just drop dead. Someone helped him take the plunge.
You may be right. I'm a mortician, not a medical examiner.
You don't have to be to know that being ripped to shreds can be detrimental to your health.
This is not something you want to be looking into, young man. Got the goods, have you? You're in harvest, my young friend. Have you tried the road out of town yet? Do so, and you may question exactly who has who.
Look, are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do I go to the sheriff with these pictures?
That would be a grave mistake, I assure you. I've told you all I can. My losses have been substantial of late, so I can't offer you money. The only thing I can give you in exchange for the photographs is my tube of astro glue.
Worth.
I do suggest you take it, for it's all you'll get from me. A wise decision. When a wasp's nest is stirred up, it is seldom the wasps who grieve later.
Where's your fucking glue? I tried to take it before. Has it been teleported up my arse? Yeah, there it is. It's leaking. Ugh. Oh, he mentioned something I wanted to go check. Yeah, let's try and leave Harvest. I've never actually... I didn't realize that there was a road out of town. So let's save on Assman. And then go there. Yeah, why on earth am I doing a good quality, Nixiter? What sort of deviant am I? Now, it's going to go up on YouTube, so... Yeah, it's going to go up on YouTube, so I want the highest quality possible. Also, I can stream in this quality, so I might as well. The only reason you don't have quality options today, I think, is because Twitch is doing some fucking shit, so it's gone to all the... Yeah, there's only source quality today. Normally you have quality options, so you don't have to... if you want your smeared pixels, you can have those. Is that the road out? Doesn't seem to allow me to even consider that. No, it isn't, but usually I have quality options on Twitch, and then people can just make it as ugly as they want, and I switch between a lot of games quite often, so me wanting to change the OBS settings every fucking time, that's just a mess. There's no need to do that when people have quality options and can do it themselves. Anyway, offer special glue, go to the bake sale in the school, talk to the mums. Yeah, the only reason that's not fucking TwitchCon is going on, yeah. I could actually submit my ass for being an affiliate. I am eligible, which most people fucking are, but it's dodgy and I can't involve money, otherwise I'll get fucked. The game is very ugly, yeah. The reason I have the chat on the side is so that when I upload this shit to YouTube and I interact with the chat as well, it makes more sense to the people watching that they can see what I'm responding to. And hopefully they'll not feel too excluded. Hi YouTube guys, hi. Sorry about the previous harvester, it didn't work very well. Talk to the mums. Okay, this is probably in the locked room thing then, or the only one where I can exit. Nice, look at these twats.
Buy some cookies? It's for a good cause.
You all look alike. To hell with you! To hell with you, blackguard!
Why, I never. Isn't that right, ladies?
Yes, never.
You fucking tell him, Steve.
What a good boy you are. Have a cookie.
Thanks.
Mercy, what a terrible thing to say. Isn't it, ladies?
Yes, terrible.
No
What a good boy
antagonizing the
you are.
YouTube
Have
viewers.
a cookie.
The YouTube viewers will have the last word in that they can comment, and whatever you wrote it here is,
Derelicts and bums
Yeah.
who wander into town who don't have enough money for a decent burial.
They deserve to be buried. It's the Christian thing to do.
That's awful nice of you. But why do so many derelicts and bums die in Harvest?
Don't be such a wise apple, Steve.
Okay. No blood on the floor. Do unto others as you would do unto your mother. No laughing, no sports allowed. What? Is that all we can do?
Ladies, someone has just burned down the TV station. On the night of our bake sale?
The fuck? No gang signs. Oh, hello, Dillman. No gang signs. Why is the fucking exit always behind here, not at the edge of the screen? Okay, so the fire was at the TV station. Man delivers the post. Well done. Okay. Well, that's that taken care of. Second time's the charm. Shit. Use a tape and a fire axe. That's very swell, but where do I actually need to use it? Walkthrough. Not that this walkthrough is worse than the one Boke's made. Jesus Christ. Oh boy! I wonder if anything would do, or if only the fire axe can break this shit. Because they've all been glass doors, so it doesn't make any fucking sense. Alright, let's burn down the little lady. Oh, I see, okay. So we've already had the cake cover for a while. Put it on the fire alarm. Which is somewhere on the roof. I'm assuming that. Yeah, smoke alarm, there we go. Run fast or you will die. So guys, I have been, wait, where? Stove. Shit's on, boys. Fire some grease.
Yeah.
if you... Okay, so... Sawbones, don't do that. Don't wank to try and save your cock. It's not good. It's like thinking of your nan to try to stave off orgasm in an attempt to last longer in bed. Paolo would probably have a thing or two to say about that, and it would probably be, don't do it, you fucker. Okay, day 6. Fuck, don't flee. Talk to mother.
Hello, dear. How are you today?
Why are you still making cookies?
The nerve of some people burning down the TV station to detract from our bake sale.
I doubt the perpetrator did it just to annoy the Harvest PTA.
Coincidence? I don't think so. Just 6 months ago, the newspaper building went up in smoke. Obviously, there's a firebug on the loose. Either that or a communist. Steve, I'm so scared. Just ask Colonel Monroe at the missile base. He'll tell you. Now that the bake sale's over, I just don't know how I'll fill my time. Oh, I feel so useless. My goodness.
Oh, Jesus.
What's wrong with her? My goodness.
That's not normal.
Oh, it's not as bad as it looks. You just pop them back in. See?
Yeah, that
As
worked.
good as new. That tarantula she ate must have had wasp eggs in it.
Don't you think we should get her to a doctor?
What for? She's got her mother. How silly I was, feeling useless just because there are no more cookies to bake. I can still rear my brood. This is a sign, Steve. I have a purpose again.
Glad to see you're feeling better.
Mind, that fire still burns my britches. First the newspaper building, then DNA's diner, then WHAR. I sense a pattern. And any pattern I can't make a dress out of is no darn good. I suppose you heard about DNA's diner burning down? Sheriff Dwayne thinks it was a grease fire. We took a black eye on the bake sale, but I'm sure the Harvest PTA annual blood drive will be more successful. Overall, we made about $200, hardly enough to bury a dead horse, and definitely not enough to cover the annual blood drive.
Aww.
Annual blood drive, huh?
If you knew how much blood we get, you'd be more impressed. Donations are mandatory, Steve. If you're still here come Sunday, you'll be expected to give.
Until it hurts, I suppose.
Until it hurts. Even Hank will have to donate. Of course, lodge members are exempt. Remember that.
Hey, either way, no one's sticking me with a needle.
We don't use needles.
What?
Stop speaking nonsense. Don't forget to...
Oh, it's sleeping soundly. Fantastic.
What is it now?
Hank?
What?
Why are you sitting in front of that blank TV?
Someone burnt down the TV channel. There's nothing on. Nothing on.
Honestly, Hank, you're acting like an alcoholic. I told you all that TV would hurt you.
Watching TV don't hurt me, Mom. But not watching TV hurts bad. If I find out who burnt down the TV station, I'll make him wish he was one of those damn Indians. Good.
What up, boy? Okay, this apparently is the last time we have to do this, according to this.
Hey, Steve. You've been doing a swell job putting the paper out in the morning. You just keep doing that and we won't have any problems. That's not much to ask, is it?
Was that it?
See you later.
Yeah, so I'm guessing we're not getting anything because we missed the one day. We sort of, yeah, we went out, forgot about the paper, went back in again, and the kid was gone. So that was unfortunate. Oh, he just kills us. Oh, okay. We've tried that. We've had that experience. That's okay. I think we'd probably go to jail if we murder him. Yeah, the boy's packing. Or Hewlett Packard, or whatever it is they say in the gangs. The TV station and DNAs. Fuck me. You scrolly ways, you twait. Show me.
I've tried so hard to find an excuse to keep on fighting. But Karen and I can't go out alone any longer. This diner he left us was all we had. It was always a struggle to keep it running in such a small town. And now we've lost it. I know that I can't afford to support us now. There's only one way out. I'm sure you won't be able to understand the depth of despair that would enable a mother to put a rope around her baby's neck and push her into the air and jump after her. I wonder if I'll hear her next now. If she kicks around and takes a long time to strangle, I'll scream, but I won't cut her down. I've got to be stronger than I ever was before. But I hope she doesn't get it. God help us and forgive us, Edna Fitzpatrick.
I like how they tied a proper noose. Very fine. Nice. Oh well. Guess that's how that happens.
Say, can you spare a dime for a buckaroo who's down on his luck? The whole shebang just went up in flames, and I'm looking to mosey on to greener pastures, where the sunset's always golden, and there's always another savage to kill.
Okay. Okay, so let's get back on track. Stephanie. The walkthrough promises the most fucked up cutscene in the game. I look forward to this.
Did you say hello to your...
Nah.
It's very important. Tell him. Tell him that I hope he gets better soon, and don't forget to remind him about his promise regarding the meat. You know, with a slaughterhouse full of meat, Harvest will never be the same without DNA's diner. Or without DNA, for that matter.
I wonder...
If it isn't my... Stop mum...
Aw. So we're supposed to lie to her here. It says... It doesn't specify why, but I don't want to fuck this up and have to redo everything, so we're gonna do as the walkthrough says. Why can I not creep? Hey, baby.
I'm glad to see you. I feel so... I saw the TV station go up from my window. It lighted up the whole town. Looked like hell. I wished it would consume the whole damn place. And me with it.
Don't talk like that.
I'm sorry. I just can't stand it anymore.
I wish there was something I could do.
There he is. Make love to me.
Not again. Sure.
Do it to me. Now.
Why do you wear your shoes inside? What the fuck? It's the same cutscene again. That's not fucking. That's you standing there. Fucking lens flare. Alright, there we go. And lie to her to make her happy. Was that what we did? I thought we just fucked.
I'm glad to I heard that DNA's diner burned down.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Did you torch it, Steve?
Nah.
This had the stamp of another Lodge initiation stunt.
Maybe so, but I had nothing to do with it.
Thank God for that. She hung herself, you know. And Karen. Can you imagine? Killing your own daughter? The despair she must have been feeling to do something like that? She must have felt there was no way to carry on after the fire.
Accidents happen.
It was no accident. The sheriff supposedly found evidence that the fire was set. Are you sure you didn't...
Would I lie to you?
No. I'm sure you wouldn't.
No, there's another
Come back
cutscene
and-
later that we're going to go see now that apparently is the most fucked up according to the walkthrough. How the fuck do I leave, you yo-hoos? This could do with some massive futa cock, it's true. So we're gonna talk to our mother. I'm gonna save on ass to remember that we saved on ass.
Mother. Hello, dear. How are you today?
What? Fuck, there's something we haven't done.
Don't forget to put the
Fuck, I don't know now. Oh, there's something we haven't done. You can do things in different orders, and I skipped down to something else. I think the guy, Cybert, was assisting me with another guide, so it might have done something in a different order.
Hello, dear. Stop speaking.
Fuck.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
I don't think you ever have to see the Sarge. I don't think the Sarge is ever relevant for anything with that location. Okay, let me have a look here. Actually, no, we haven't gone to the lodge, have we? We've done the thing, but we haven't talked to the lodge, Dwayne. It doesn't say to do so in the walkthrough, but I think...
DNA's diner is no more, as is Edna herself. She hung herself as soon as she realized what had happened to her beloved establishment. A true entrepreneur and a credit to her nation. Come now. Anyone who spoke with her for 5 minutes would have known what a tragedy the destruction of her diner would be. Still, you sought to torch her diner, and torched it is. You have proven yourself a worthy candidate for initiation. This was only a trial to determine your worthiness for testing. Your initiation into the mysteries of the harvest will soon begin. In the meantime, be patient. Protocols must be observed before initiation may commence.
How I recognize the sign?
You will know when you receive the invitation. Bring it here, and your initiation shall begin.
Right. Now, maybe? Let us shave the game.
Hello, dear. How? Oh, dear, I just heard what happened to Stephanie.
What do you mean? What happened to her?
You haven't heard? Well, young man, you march right over there this instant. She's your fiancée, after all.
The fuck? Why is he bellowing? How are you?
You can't go into Stephanie's room till the sheriff gets here. He's upstairs, outside Stephanie's room, waiting for the sheriff. Why not go up and chat with him? I'm fixing something for Dwayne. And there's dental floss in the medicine cabinet.
Oh, yes, I see.
Guess I can forget about the meat, huh?
What do you mean?
Your dad must have pulled some strings. Be sure and check Stephanie's pillow, you lucky bum.
What the hell are you talking about?
You'll see once the sheriff gets here. Stephanie. Things will never be the same now. Guess I'll be watching TV nights.
Okay, you can come in now, son.
My God. Is that what I think it is?
Yep, it's a spinal cord.
Is it
Stephanie?
I can see a resemblance, but I can't be sure.
More pie, Sheriff?
Pie? Don't you realize what's happened?
Oh, indeed I do. I can just hear the tongues wagging at the PTA. Was it suicide?
Never heard of anyone pulling their own spinal cord out before. Off the record, I'd have to say no. No, all in all, I'd say this was death by natural causes.
Natural causes?
You can't live without a spinal cord, son. Nothing unnatural about that. Think I will have some more pie.
Right away.
I can't believe this. This is horrible.
Believe me, you get to the point to where this is routine. Now, the only clue we got is that card on our pillow. Take a look at it.
It is known that the Sacred Order
This
of
is
the
practically a confession.
Confession to what, son?
Murder. Isn't that what you're here to investigate?
Son, you don't investigate natural deaths. No point.
Then I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
Yeah. I'm sure you will.
More pie, Sheriff?
Don't mind if I do.
Nice.
Can't allow you to take her remains, boy. What kind of sicko are you, anyway?
Fucking pixel hunting. Fucking... Yeah, okay. I think we did stuff in the opposite order, but we should be okay.
You received the invitation, but you have not brought it.
I don't understand.
The invitation was not the card, but the spinal cord. It must be presented to me ere I allow you to enter. I expect nothing. What must unfold will. You were provided an invitation. Bring me the skull and spinal cord if you would pass to the world beyond.
Well, I actually remember this. There was a Potsdam family crypt at the cemetery, and walkthrough confirms that this is where we're going. It's once again night, because that's all there ever is on the fucking... gotta save just in case. Upways. Nice. Gonna stranger this shit. Let's see here. Fucking fire axe. Oh, and prepare for a fight. We haven't actually had to fight anything yet. I wonder what the fuck's down here. What the... Fucking flawless victory, mate. Shit, I pressed wrong button. Oh no. Fuck it. Oh, my phone. God damn it. Sorry. There, okay. Ugh. I'm Victory Man. Oh, I guess I'll open it then. Nice. Oops, me and mine. Can I equip it to fight with? Where's the rest of her as well? Oh well. The concept can get weird, I think. Yo, mate.
You have done well. Now, let the initiation commence. As your mystagogue, it is requested and required that I turn over this sacred dagger to you to aid you in your quest.
What is this?
You must now enter the lodge. Initiates find it a hostile place.
Are you supposed to help me or get me killed?
I'm starting you on the path of initiation to a very special, very exclusive brotherhood. I am merely the administrator of a test. Whether you view me as an enemy or a friend depends on how well you're prepared to pass.
And this thing? You haven't said what it is.
It is a special weapon. Using it will be part of the initiation. You always have a choice, Initiate. Which choices you make matter only to you. Whatever occurs in here is relevant to the great question which you cannot help but answer. What is at issue is whether in answering the question you will find the answers you seek. You will encounter those intent on preventing or prompting your answer, depending on how you look at it. While the assumption is you want to live, dying is easy and provides its own answer, but not for you.
Just tell me, is Stephanie dead or being held within?
The membership director on the second level keeps track of such things.
Oh, great. Then you are against me.
I am the Sergeant at Arms. I am here to ensure that the protocols are observed. Deviation from a protocol shall result in punishment. Remember what I have told you. Now, let the initiation begin.
Ah, nice. Control F4 like. There. Yeah, boy. The fuck?
Ah, you're here. Excellent. You'll find them through that door.
Excuse me?
You are the exterminator, are you not?
No.
In that case, I'm afraid you'll have a hard time of it, sir. Recently, the lodge has become infested by pests. They need exterminating, or, to be blunt, sir, they need killing. And plenty.
What the hell?
We're not speaking of cockroaches. A bewildering variety of deadly beasts lie beyond, and just before the annual board meeting. Dreadful. I wish you good luck, sir. I only hope you can stomach what's ahead.
Right. Okay, so that's the valet. Talk to the valet and go through the trapdoor. Oh, so there's something I'm not seeing here. Are you blocking it, Steve, or is this it here? Oh, I see. Oh, look. It's gone System Shock 2. We ran out of time. Oh, fuck, I lost all my weapons. That seems like an extraordinarily bad weapon. Oh, look, the sphincter closed. Oh, it's called a sphincter as well. A puckering sphincter blocks your retreat. Okay. I'm assuming I have to slap this. No, exit, okay. Okay, the combat is not as tedious as well, it's shit, but it's not as you're gonna die now like an asshole a lot as I was afraid it might be. Oh well, at least it cleared up my inventory. Destroyed a huge eyeball. Oh. Did I fuck up? I take that back, I took a lot of damage there. Can't look at my inventory because the thing there is blocking. I thought this was supposed to be my health bar. I think the cursor's fucking up a little bit. Usually it says fine or some shit when I click. Oh fuck, I went in the sphincter. I just need to not be stun locked, that's basically it. Was that it? GUI film. Okay, I'm gonna read here. Okay, we need to get the acid off. Go in the door in the middle. get whatever. Supposed to be beer here, I think. Hold on. Okay, so operate the shelves. Okay, fucking. Has this just gone full Resident Evil 3 and is now 7 and is now just an action game for the last bit of it? Operate the shelves. Where? Drink the strong beer, this one. Oh fuck, I can't believe I'm here for this.
All right.
Shit. Completely Eddie Gordo, that motherfucker. Does the beer heal me, I hope? I hope I didn't just use all the extra health. Okay, I'm pretty fucked up. Shit. Oh, the image disappeared. Aha. Bling bling, sucker. Okay, so this is fucking weird. It's like, oh man, you gotta get the acid off your clothes really quickly. Do the there we go. Okay, I got acided. Yeah, you gotta do the middle door and all sorts of shit. And apparently, yeah, I hadn't gotten to it yet, where the acid was, and I forgot what the fuck I saved as. Was it ass? I think so. Yeah, I'm just not gonna go that way. I think if these things hit me at all, I get polluted. I don't know what actually... I don't know. I'm assuming that being hit by the enemies is what makes acid go on me, so I'm going to... Fuck's sake. Fuck you then. No, I guess I can't flee. This combat is so shit. Did I just loop around? Why are you grinning, Steve? Okay, I'm gonna save here as not the same one we had, but as Fight Man. We didn't get acid this time either. Boy, you are loud. Loud and obnoxious. He looks sort of like he's shat himself a bit. Fantastic noise. Fuck you. Fucking teleporting twat.
Alright.
Well, he hit us once. That's okay, isn't it? I don't think he'll bug out that well again. Right, Valenia. Oh, no, stop the piano. No, never mind. I think you could have used that time you screamed to maybe move away, Steves. I'm just fucking around now. I'm assuming this is what I need to do. Is there a way of... I thought I had to get it while it was turned away. I'm assuming this is not possible. Back to the walkthrough. Okay, go back to the room with the 3 doors. Door on the left.
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself, killing my clientele. Ever since the monsters invaded this level, the members have taken to dining with the Grand Poobah upstairs. Actually, I have to admit my last few meals haven't been up to snuff. The problem is the freshness of the corpses, or lack thereof. See, the supply has dried up. The Sergeant-at-Arms always used to insist that bodies killed in the lodge be disposed of without trace, and so the members would bring me their business for preparation and dissemination. Oh dear, you're not a member, are you? You're an initiate. Forgive me, I can't say another word about it.
Can you tell me anything that might help me?
Not really.
I thought I took the money. I think I just fucked everything up.
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself, killing... Actually, I have to admit my last few meals haven't been up to snuff. The problem is the freshness of the corpses, or lack thereof. See, the supply has dried up. The Sergeant-at-Arms always used to insist that bodies killed in the lodge be disposed of without trace, and so the members would bring me their business for preparation and dissemination. Oh dear.
Can you tell me any...
Not...
Should I not have... Oh, okay, $5. Mate.
Well, I hope ever...
What?
The sergeant at arms.
Oh, the attend. Okay.
Sorry.
Can you tell me?
Not
Okay, he doesn't want to say anything. He's not saying. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is not where I need to go. You can see the timer there, Dillman. That's for the vote.
This is a cloakroom, sir. By definition, not a fitting place to seek answers. However, it's plain that the acid from your ordeal is eating away at your clothing and skin. I can clean your clothes for a minor consideration of $5.
Fuck, okay. Oh, okay, nice. We just kill this guy then. Nice. Mine. Can I wear this? Guess not. I'll keep the shotgun for something that's very, very difficult. The countdown's for when we're gonna stop Harvester and go on to something else. Apparently he has some fucking... He had a shotgun, so... Put them on the second peg from the left? What? Oh. Why? Oh, for fuck's sake, Steve, you're underway, you fat oaf. Go there. It was probably a... No peg. Nice. Nice. I save. I should stop naming stuff ass. So go to the chef, and apparently he has a sandwich. Very fine. There we go, health. We're not that poorly off, are we? I don't know how much that thing heals, so... Torso and stuff. What the fuck's a Luffy? Go back to... Is this the cloakroom? Is the cloakroom the toga room? Who the fuck knows? This isn't a cloakroom. Wait, was there a head sticking out of a pot? That's adorable. Fuck you, Steve. Okay, so 13 minutes left. Fuck's sake. There's a poll going on, so yeah, I'm actually going to reset the poll on the stream briefly, just in case someone who voted then left and then homoed. So I'm gonna restart the poll, and those of you who are there now, vote on that shit, and that's what we'll be picking up after Harvester. I might take a little 10-minute break between Harvester and the next one, but that's what's gonna be up then. The cloakroom. Where's the cloakroom? This is... ah, yes. What? There we go, there we go. So I just died from something being extraordinarily fucking noisy. I think I saved my game as ass, but I'm unsure which ass it was. This one? Yeah. I'm thinking that this might be worth. That could have gone extraordinarily. But Steve, why the fuck were you shooting into the ground, you absolute idiot? I swear I wasn't clicking on the floor. The game has a really fucking... it's really wonky about when it lets you do stuff. It's like... do you want to click through this thing or at this thing? Alright, used one more than I needed to. I like its ooh noise as it goes down. Baseball bat and billiard stick. Are there any weapons that are better than others? I mean, I suppose range and stuff. There's gum in the background. We're not that wounded. Oh, I didn't mean to eat the gumball. For fuck's sake, Steve. Oh, he doesn't even look like he's gotten better. Continue going left. Oh. Oh. Was it this ass? Shit. Fuck. I fucked that up. Anyway, I think we're gonna end this 10 minutes early. So, yeah. Whatever you voted, we're gonna play that. And thanks the people on YouTube watching this shit. And we're gonna pick this up again next weekend, where I think we will likely finish it. So yeah, I'm gonna go have a look at the poll and see what it was, and then I will be back in 10-15 minutes, and then we'll do that. Good man, BBL.